Representative Sarah Silva, you have a proposal here that mirrors something we saw in Congress in January. Democrats in the House passed the Press Act, attempting to protect journalists from having the federal government demand they turn over information they've gathered in their reporting. Why do we need this at the state level, and why do we need it now?
Yeah, thanks. That's a great question. So the Federal Press Act was never passed. So Republicans, at the request of President Trump, declined to support what was a bipartisan act. And so part of strengthening our press shield in New Mexico is to protect journalists in New Mexico, because we don't have federal protections like we were hoping. And our Press Shield Act hasn't been updated since 1973. So our definitions of journalist is outdated, and our definition of mediums of communication is also outdated.
Now, you mentioned that you want to change the definition of journalist. You want to make it more inclusive. Why?
Well, I want to be able to, just as our old statute did, it encompassed all journalism and all journalists at that time. And it's 2025, and so journalism and journalists just look very different and have very different ways of communicating. And so I want to make sure that this new Press Act is reflective of the broad and universal definitions of what a journalist is.
Sarah Silva, thank you so much for talking to us today.
Thanks.
Bill Church, you're the executive editor of the Santa Fe New Mexican, and this week we are talking about our business, a little bit of news. Earlier we talked to Representative Sarah Silva, who has a bill that would mirror the Press Act we saw in Washington earlier. Can you give me an example of a situation where a newspaper like the New Mexican or any news organization would need the protections she's talking about?
Gwyneth, thanks for having me. This is one of those scenarios that happens on a daily basis. And it's ironic that we're talking about this issue in the week that the AP was booted out of the White House for an event because their style book committee didn't meet. And the reality is we deal with these issues on a regular basis. The obstacles that exist, I can't think of an organization that I've been involved in where we haven't had to deal with the scenario where it was either a lawsuit or a complaint that essentially takes away from the journalism, which in many ways is done on behalf of the public. When we were in Florida, we fought a lawsuit for more than a year and a half over a nonprofit that had folded and had sued us and it continued it. It never went to trial. And yet those were resources, those were dollars that were spent. The Shield Law in many ways protects that.
One of the other things we're looking at this session is proposed changes to the Inspection of Public Records Act. And that's something that journalists use every day, but members of the public too use it all the time for information. But what we hear from the records custodians, the employees who work at the city of Albuquerque or the city of Roswell or the Eddy County Commission, whatever it is, they say it takes so much time and effort that it pulls them away from their jobs, their regular jobs, to go looking for these records, especially lapel videos of police officers. They take so much time to edit and redact and things like that. Why should it stay the way it is now, where no one has to pay in order for them to collect those records and give them out? Why should this be, such a liberal law as it is now?
I don't know if it's a liberal law as a common sense law. If we were a regular business and there was demand for our product, wouldn't we put more resources and more attention to that? And this is what's happening with IPRA. It is not those vexatious responders who are constantly looking for it. It is people who feel that there's a need for this information because they're not getting it. And that's the reality that seems to be missing from organizations who sit there and say this is a burden for our public agencies. If there is such an interest and such a demand, wouldn't you lean towards this? I mean, let's say you're a pop culture fan, okay? You open a business and you've got 10,000 Taylor Swift t-shirts. Okay, if Amazon owned that business, they would deliver those 10,000 t-shirts to you. The way IPRA works here, you'd have to file a request and then wait 9 months for those t-shirts that are already available. If anything, public agencies and public officials, if they are truly campaigning on the need for transparency, they should focus on how do we do a better job. And technology is a long way towards making those records accessible, and you can take care of a large percentage of those issues, so then you can deal with those other issues that arise. But the reason that media requests for those lapel videos is because we need to understand the truth of what happened.
Thank you so much for talking to us today.
Thank you.